Coming up, I'm going to show you how to use App Annie to find new keywords, write killer screenshot copy, and use all these tools to obviously increase your downloads. Stay tuned. What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.co, the place you go when you want action-packed content in the app business. And today I want to do these reviews, these constant reviews a little bit, and show you how we use App Annie. And we use the free features of App Annie as well. For most of you, you guys know App Annie as more of an analytics tool. You connect your Google Play, your iTunes account on there. You get a daily email with all your downloads. Really great tool for that. I also, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use it for the ASO side of things. So without further ado, let's get into the screen share. I'm going to be picking on a couple of different apps. Calm, love the app. They've done phenomenally well in the meditation space, and they were the editor's choice, I believe, 2017 from Apple. So I figure, hey, if you're going to get editor's choice, I think I could pick on you a little bit, right? All right, so here it is. I've got Calm picked up on the iOS and the Google Play side of things. Okay. Now, from an ASO perspective, here's what I'm looking at. So Calm, this is the app name. Here's the meditation or the subtitle, right, that I can see from there. Meditation, sleep stories, that's what they're using. So these are probably, indication that they're targeting these specific keywords in their subtitle. So as you can see, they're also targeting these probably keywords in there as well. But that's the app details. So once you look for an app within right here, you search for Calm, you get to these app details. Now, all these are paid. I'm not going to look at that. I'm going to look at the keywords. Okay. So the keyword side is what I do. This is something that we do routinely for all our clients. Okay, we say, hey, give us 3 to 5 competitors, and then we put those competitors in here as well. Okay, so as you can see, I think I entered this keyword in there because this is a keyword that I'm targeting for one of my apps. So I'm gonna delete that one. And then you can see all these keywords that they're ranking really well for. And these become possible keywords that I'm gonna pull the data on, number one, and then see if I should be ranking for these particular keywords as well, okay? So again, then there's some sound. So maybe I put that in there. Finger driver, that's really weird. Stop, breathe, I think. Now some of these, if you see some of these keywords, it doesn't necessarily mean that Calm is using them in their keyword field or even their app name, they might not even be using these keywords. What Apple will do is because they found strong correlation between certain apps, they will just rank you for certain keywords, certain app names without you doing it, okay? So know that I'm just using this particular section to build a long list of keywords that I'm gonna pull the data on later in Mobile Action, Sensor Tower, App Tweak, any of these tools. Mobile Action, Sensor Tower are the ones I recommend, but any of these ASO tools, I'm gonna pull all the data. So I want the search scores, the traffic scores, and the difficulty from these tools, okay? Those are the 2 main metrics that I really look for. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to stick to the iOS here for a little bit. Same thing on Google Play. This is the Google Play section. So you can see that they're meditate, sleep, relax. That's where it is. That's their app name on Google Play. And then go in the keywords here. And same thing for Google Play. You can see these are all the keywords they're ranking well for on Google Play, right? Again, these are potential keywords that you can use to pull the data on and then see if these keywords are worth optimizing for within your own app. Okay, so you can do this then you can put in Headspace, you can put in Simple Habit, 10% happier. You can put all the competitors in to see which keywords and if you can find different keywords that you might not be considering as well. All right, the next thing I like to do within App Annie, I'm gonna go back to the iOS side of things, is look at the featured. So I really like this part, especially when I'm working with clients and trying to get them featured. This is a great way to see if they're being featured right now. So you can see today, as of this day recording, their Calm is being featured in the US under featured home, health and fitness, Calm, okay? So you can get a pretty good sense of where they're being featured right now. I also look at the history. So have we done any features in the past month for a client, and you can kind of get a sense of that they've been featured here. They've been featured in the home section. That's pretty interesting. And you can target, this is how I like to do it, because I only care about the home, right? Like if I'm trying to get a client featured by Apple or Google, like I only care about the featured home section. So I'm going to look at that, and then you could break it down by countries too. So I'll click the country breakdown right here. And then so Russia, they were featured in the home section, right? So that's the home featured, and then you can put category page, select these if you want, but I normally just do this. Featured home and which countries do we get featured in. Okay, so that's the iOS side. That's a feature. The last thing I'll show you guys, and this is how I try to figure out like what words I should use in my screenshots to help improve the conversion rate. These are especially important for some of my clients who rely a lot on paid acquisition. So they're using Instagram, Facebook, other acquisition channels to bring App Store views and then convert them to downloads. So I'm like thinking through, okay, what are people saying about our app that's doing well, right? If you're pouring in lots of money from paid acquisition side, you probably have good amount of downloads and probably have a good amount of reviews. So I'm gonna click on the review side, which I just did. And then I'm gonna look through some of these ratings. So you can filter by country, right? So you can just say, hey, give me all the English or the US side of things. I'll just do that just to keep it clean. And then you can also say, I want only favorable or critical. Or you can do by stars, right? The tip that I give is you can do all, right? And scroll down a little bit, maybe show 100, especially if you have a lot of reviews. So this is just about ratings because these are all the ratings, or these are all just the reviews. Here's the total reviews, okay? So essentially what you're gonna look for is suggest too, right? Nothing came up. So sometimes I've been able to find suggestions within this just by searching for it. So I'm just doing a search for these keywords, or love. So you can read through, right? I enjoy giving myself time. I love everything about it. It's worth every penny. I would love to see love to see a series on sports performance and meditation for athletes. Interesting, right? This becomes a possible feature that you can use within your app. So you just read through, and what you're able to find are certain keywords, certain phrases. I won't say keywords because I think, in this context of ASO keywords, you're thinking about like, hey, should I target this keywords? But certain phrases, what are people saying about your app that then you can then regurgitate? Great way of sales copy is just regurgitate what people are already saying. Hey, I'm looking for a penguin with blue feathers. We've got the best penguins with blue feathers, right? And so, bad analogy, but we can use certain keywords that people are already saying about the app to then use it in our screenshot. So it could be like good music helps me sleep. And then in my screenshots, I can start leveraging those particular keywords to help improve those conversion rates because that's what people are saying that they love about the app, right? So I really use it. You're gonna have to scour a little bit and filter through all of these reviews, but it's a great free way of doing it. So I'm just clicking into it because I wanna see what their screenshots say. Learn the life-changing skill of meditation. Interesting. Sleep stories, which is a big thing for them right now, as you can tell, because sleep stories is in their app name, to help you fall asleep, right? Relaxing nature sounds, breathing exercises to help you relax. So these are things that they've sort of said, these are important headlines and features that people want to see within our app, okay? Yeah, as you can see, Calm is Apple's 2017 App of the Year. Same thing on Google Play. So I'm gonna go back to Google Play a little bit, look at the reviews. And Google, these guys, they don't leave great reviews. It's like, great, cool. Maybe look at the long reviews. They're too costly. So it's saying something about it being too pricey, which, like people always complain about price. And I can filter it again by English. So on Google Play, it's not just by country, it's by language. So just know that. Relax, much better, much more. The voice coach is excellent. Her voice is very relaxing. Yes, I agree. I've used Calm, really good voice. Right. And then these become things that you can use. These are the sales copy. These become potential sales copy candidates as well. And then same thing from the featured side point. You can look at Hey, have they been featured anywhere? Where have they been featured? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So right here, you can see they're being columns being featured. That's why I picked them, man. They're getting so much love. In Australia, featured home, lifestyle. And then you can look through the history as well and kind of get a sense of, okay, what about featured home? Where they've been featured. You can put back a couple of days. So maybe not in the past month. No, nothing in the featured home. Okay, dig that. Just kidding. Okay, all categories. Let's see by country. So getting a lot of love in Canada. Just to get a sense of, okay, where am I getting, if you're getting a bunch of traffic and you don't know exactly where, go check App Annie. Maybe you got featured somewhere. So kudos to you. But other than that, this is how I typically do it. This is all the free stuff. And I really, really look at the keywords and the reviews I started to look at for some of my bigger clients who want help with some of their screenshots and just conversion rate optimization on the App Store page. But that's how I use App Annie. Definitely one of the tools I use consistently when I'm doing ASO for our clients. All right. Oh, by the way, definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done that. Hit thumbs up. Do all the things that people ask you. You know what people ask you to do on YouTube. Make sure you do those things. And if you want to check out App Masters Academy, go check it out. It has our entire playbook. I'll give it a short plug. But appmastersacademy.com if you want to see our entire playbook, how we think through the ASO process and everything else. Appmastersacademy.com. And I'll see you on the next video.